My brothers and my sisters, 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the earth. I want to take this moment again to say to you, praise be to his holy name, that we thank you, my brothers and my sisters. Thank you for the opportunity that Yahweh has given us to come together again. And we thank you that you've tuned in with us. And at this moment, my brothers and my sisters, as we look into his word, we're in Psalm 37. I mean, the whole psalm is dealing with the good and the bad. And so in the last session, we dealt with verse 29, talking about the righteous shall dwell in the land forever, shall inherit the land and dwell in it forever. And so here in verse 30, remember we talk about the Hebrew letters that are in, acrostic poem, where we have the word pay, the letter pay, pay. And here the word, my brothers and sisters, is saying, and in verse 30, the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue taketh, talketh of judgment. The mouth of the righteous speaketh judgment, and speaketh wisdom, rather, and his tongue talketh judgment. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh judgment. All right, so we look at the word there. The word mouth, what is talking about there? The word mouth is peh. It's just like the Hebrew letter. The Hebrew letter is a consonant, peh. Okay, here the same word is used here with a letter, and the word mouth. That's what peh is. And if you look at the Hebrew script, the letters that show, the symbolizing, mouth. Okay, and so here the word mouth is used in this as, according to an appointment or this, assent or call or commandment. The mouth, use the mouth to eat, the edge, the end, you get, and it comes from pa'a, and which is the mouth, which means of blowing. You use the mouth to do a lot of things, okay? Whether literal or figuratively, specifically, it talks about the edge or the portion or side. And you can use the word in so many different ways. You can use it adverbally and different things. But it's starting to, like, you can use the mouth to say, Yahweh gives his commandment, he speaks it into being, right? And we use the mouth to eat. We use the mouth to say things. Sometimes we talk about the mind, or it's a part, a portion, and so on. And we use the mouth to sentence. Okay, give sentence or to. Sometimes the word skirt or sound, we make sound for speech. The mouth is spoken. It has spoken. The mouth talk. And sometimes it's like the mouth is like a two-edged sword. Okay, we use the word the mouth to wish. And word to say words. But he said the mouth, of the righteous, it speaks wisdom. And the word here, haga, is let me go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit because I didn't tell you that pay, the spelling of the word is the Hebrew letters pay and also hey. Pay and hey. And so here now with the words to speak here is a haga, means to moan or to growl or to utter or to speak or to muse. That's what the word is. Okay? And haga is hey and hey and oh, I write the word down here someplace. Let me tell you the meaning of that word. But I have it written down someplace here. Give me a minute. But I look at the word, and as I was looking at the word, I see something about the word, and I thought I wrote it down there. But anyway, the word I don't see the word. But anyway, the spelling I thought I put down something that I found. It was kind of strange because I've never seen that before, and I wrote something down there. But anyway, the word is hey, gimel and hey, okay, and what it means here, it means to moan or to growl, okay. It means to moan or to growl or to utter or to speak. That's what the word is, okay, and so you can also use the word in the sense like, we are imagining something. We meditate on His word. We moan, we and we roar, we soar, we speak, we study His word. This is the word there. And so the root word comes from another Hebrew, is called the Hagig, and Hagig, and it means to murmur, in the pleasure or anger, or by implication to ponder, to imagine, to meditate. And it also brings out the idea of, mourning, or mutter, or roaring, or soar, or to speak, or to study, or to talk, or to utter. And then look at the word wisdom. Wisdom is when we're in the church, we have a lot of people, they're running around, they're speaking words that, like some of the preachers, who study Greek, and they know a congregation don't know anything, so they just, they don't know much themselves, but they have learned few words in Greek. Okay? And they also say Sophia. Okay, Sophie. So a lot of people, you have the people with that kind of name, Sophia, okay? But the word wisdom here in the Greek is Sophia, Sophie, okay? But in the Hebrew, it is kokman, kokma. As a person say is a kokma, that means the person is wise, he has wisdom in the Hebrew, okay? It is cat, calf, mem, and hey. That's what the word, the spell, okay? Kokma. And is basically talking about wisdom, like a person who's wise, a person who's skillful. You know, wisdom, a person that use wisdom in their daily application. Okay, wisely, a person who's witty. You know, talk about a person who's witty, and I never forget this man. He was a founder and president of Luther Rice University and Seminary. It was seminary before it becomes the university. And he used to like me a lot. You know, 'cause every time he sees me, he used to say, "Man, you're always smiling. You're always smiling." I tell you the truth, that was one Gentile brother that, you know, that I met that was, you know, he was a decent person, you know. His name was Dr. Whitty. Whitty. You know, I can't call his name because I'm not saying anything negative about him. He's just a great man, you know. And so he loves, and you know what? He loves African American people. He used to love them. He used to spend a lot of time among African Americans, especially at the seminary, you know. But Dr. Willie, you know, when we talk about a person who is wise, I think that's where the family name probably come from, you know, witty. You know, as a person who's witty, you know, use wisdom, skillful, you know, very wise, wit. So the person, you know, exceedingly wise, and he teach wisdom, and he make self wise, he show himself wise, and deal never so wisely, you know, make you wiser, you know. Oh, praise his holy name. You know, it comes from a primitive root, means to be wise. That's, you know, in mind, in word, or in act. You know. And so exceedingly teach wisdom or make himself wise. You know, and so this person is wise. He make himself wiser by studying Yahuwah's word. My brothers and my sisters, if you want to be wise, you know, if you want to learn wisdom, you keep his laws and his commandments. Keep his precepts, my brother and my sister. Keep his statutes, because they make you wise. If you go back to Psalm 19, you'll see there, you know, Yahuwah's law. He said the law of Yahuwah is perfect, making the simple wise. You know, his statue, and he make you upright. You know how to live upright, my brothers and sisters. Is to keep his word, is to do his bidding, whatever he tells us to do. Praise his holy name. Yes, my brothers and my sisters. So I just want to encourage you, you know, to live a life of wisdom. Praise his holy and matchless name. Yes, he said, his tongue talketh judgment. My brothers and sisters, let me say this. A person cannot be just if he has not come into a relationship with Yahuwah. You have some people who have not been awakened, or some Gentile people out there who are pretty wise. You know, they learn from early years. They follow the footsteps of the parents or some other leader. You know. Can you imagine a person who's not awakened and they use wisdom? Much more those of us who've been awakened. Don't you think it is our responsibility, my brothers and my sisters, to live that life in such a way that when we open our mouth, it's wisdom. And my brothers and my sisters, when we say something, the tongue, what is speaking here, my brothers and my sisters, is not speaking lies. That's what we hear among a lot of the preachers. Lying. Tell you a lot of tales. You know. How many people are in church today? Oh man, you could hardly find seat. We have to go and take chairs from the fellowship room and different places to seat people because there's so many people in it. How many people came forward to make a commitment? Oh, place was full. I have to call out the ushers and all. Different people to come pray for them. Lying. Never happened. And some years ago, we were in Los Angeles, and I was a church planter. My work was run through the whole, southern to northern California. And so anyway, we were living in Los Angeles for a while because the central, it was easy to get to San Diego. It was easy to get to Fresno or Sacramento, so we're in between, And so, all right. But we were part of this church where almost every Sunday, the pastor is baptizing. Anybody want to get baptized? And so his church is always growing. He said, how many baptisms? And Southern Baptists have contests, and they putting it in the newsletter. How many people the church baptized? How many people they baptized? And then they tell them. So we baptizing people over and over. The same one person in that church could have probably baptized 3 or 4 times already. Lying preachers. And then they're lying one thing, they're lying the other thing. And when they lie, you can't trust them. And the same thing with the politicians. Lie. Their mouth and their tongue. Not open for wisdom. Not open for judgment. They lie. They lie. I was looking at the news, and they have some Georgia case, and where they said the prosecutor lady was under examination, and then so there was a liar questioning her, and asked her a question, and she looked up and she grabbed up a bunch of paper, and she said, let me see her, let me see her, let me see her. You lie. The answer judge said no, because, no church, no church. But she lied. She lied. See there? Right here. Lie. People, they are liars. Liars. If you are not walking with Yahweh and walking in the straight and narrow, you're prone to lie. And my brothers and my sisters, they say here, the mouth of the righteous speaks wisdom, and his tongue. Listen here. And his tongue talketh of judgment. His tongue talks of justice. Yes, my brothers and my sisters. As righteous person, how much wisdom do we exhibit in our mouth, through our mouth? How much wisdom do we exhibit? My brothers and my sisters, this is something that we cannot afford to let slip away from us. We must be wise. Praise his holy name. It gives us the ability to be wise. We following Yahuwah, who is wise. Therefore, as his children, we are to be wise. Just like he said, he is perfect. Yahuwah is perfect. Therefore, we are to be perfect. Yes, my brothers and sisters. Everywhere we go, we represent Yahuwah. We are light to the world in darkness. And we are light, my brothers and sisters, to the Gentiles. Let them see Yahuwah in us, ever living. Praise be to his holy name. He said, the mouth of the righteous speaks wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. This is what Yahuwah wants us to do. To be wise and to be just. Praise his holy name. My brothers and sisters, we're going to stop here and we're going to ask you to be a blessing to someone today and walk with the King. Shalom.